Welcome to DBS Talks. Good morning to one and all. Okay, now in this class we will discussing about one of the applications of a mutual inductance. Okay, so now in this class we will discuss about the mutual inductance between a long straight wire and rectangular loop lying in the same plane. Okay, that means here we have to find out the mutual inductance between a one long straight conductor and one rectangular plane. So that's why here you can place a both long straight conductor and the rectangular loop are both in one plane. Okay, that is nothing but a three-dimensional plane, XYZ plane. So here you can place a long straight wire conductor along the Z axis and this conductor carrying a current I1. So and here you can place the rectangular loop at a distance of D from the long straight wire conductor. So and the rectangular loop having the dimensions A and B. And here you can place you can assume some differential length in the rectangular loop at a distance of rho, and here you can assume that differential length will be d rho. Okay, so now here you have to find out the mutual inductance between this long straight wire conductor and rectangular loop. What is the mutual inductance? Whenever the current flows through one conductor and then the flux produced in that conductor, so due to that the flux also produced in the second conductor. That is nothing but the mutual inductance. That's why here you can find out the mutual inductance between these two long straight wire conductor and a rectangular loop. Okay, that's why first here you can take a Ampere circuit law for long straight wire conductor. What is the statement of Ampere circuit law? In any one closed loop or closed surface, the magnetic field intensity around that surface is equal to the current flowing through that loop. Okay, that's why whenever you have applying the magnetic Ampere circuit law to this long straight wire conductor, so at the time you can write apply Ampere circuit law for long straight wire conductor. You can write integral h1 dot dl that is equal to I1. Okay, so here you can write integral of h1 bar dot dl bar equal to I1 bar. Okay, so that means here you can apply a Ampere circuit law for the long straight wire conductor. So at that time you can write integral of h1 dot dl bar is equal to I1 bar. Okay, so here you can take this integration. Here you can write h pi 1 bar. Okay, so dl bar is nothing but the differential length. Okay, so for this is a long straight wire conductor. Okay, so and here having the and it is placed at a distance of rho. So at that time here you can write the differential length will be 2 pi rho. 2 pi rho is equal to I1 bar. From this here you can write h pi 1 bar is equal to I1 by 2 pi rho. This is magnetic field intensity of a long straight wire conductor. Okay, so now here you can write the magnetic flux density of a long straight wire conductor. So here you have in the you can assume this is one conductor and here you can also rectangular loop is also another conductor. So here H1 is the magnetic flux density of this conductor and H2 is the magnetic flux intensity of this conductor, and here you can assume the magnetic flux density in this conductor you can assume P1 and in this conductor you can assume the P2. So first here you can assume the magnetic flux density of this long straight wire conductor due to current I1. So at that time you can write magnetic flux density B1 bar is equal to D phi 1 A phi bar. So here you can write in terms of a unit vector. Okay, so now here you can write B phi 1 bar. So B is nothing but in terms of intensity you can express as B equal to mu H. So at that time you can write mu phi H phi 1 A phi bar. Okay, so what is the formula of H phi 1? You can write I1 by 2 pi 1. So here so this is your wish, you can write V1 bar value. Okay, so this is the V1 bar value. So but here what do you want to find? So here you want the mutual inductance. So mutual inductance in terms of expressed in flux linkages and current. So that is mutual inductance is equal to flux linkages by current. So whenever you have to find out the mutual inductance value M12, at the time you can want lambda 12 by I1. So lambda 12 is nothing but the flux linkages between the two conductors. Okay, that's why here first you have to find out the lambda 12 value. So lambda 12 value you can take in as the integration of a flux density. So here you can take the flux linkages in the rectangular loop due to the current in a long straight conductor. Okay, so at that time you can write the flux linkages. So lambda flux linkages lambda 12 is equal to integration of S2 V1 bar ds2. Okay, so that is the flux linkages produced in the rectangular loop due to the long straight wire conductor. Okay, that's why here you can write the lambda 12 is equal to integration of S2 V1 bar ds2 bar. So already here you have to write V1 is nothing but mu naught I1 by 2 pi rho. So now you have to substitute this formula in this equation. Here ds2 is nothing but the differential surface area of this differential area. So at that time this length will be d and here differential area will be d rho. So at that time here you can write ds2 equal to b d rho a5 bar. Okay, so at that time you can write integration of S2 mu naught I1 by 2 pi rho. So in place of ds2 here you can write b d rho a5 bar. Okay, already here you have a5 bar. Okay, so see S2 is nothing but the integration, that means limits. So here this rectangular loop will be placed in between d to d plus a. So here you can write a limits d to d plus a. So here a5 dot a5 bar is equal to 1. So that is the dot product of any two same unit vectors will be 1. So at that time you can write mu naught I1 by 2 pi rho. So already here you having b d rho. Okay. So now here the constants will be right outside. So here the constant values are mu naught b I1 by 2 pi. Here you have d to d plus a d rho by rho. Okay. So now here you can take the integration. What is the integration of 1 by x? Is nothing but log x. So here in place of x you have rho. What is the integration of 1 by rho? ln of rho. So at that time you can write mu naught b I1 by 2 pi. So here you can write ln of rho. And here you have the limits with the d to d plus a. d to d plus a. Okay, so now you have to substitute these limits. So at that time you have mu naught I1 b divided by 2 pi. Okay, so ln of, so first limit will be d plus a. Here you can write ln of d plus a minus ln of d. Okay, so this is in the form of a ln of a minus ln of b. So at that time you can write ln of a by b. So at that time here this is you can write the, so lambda 12 is equal to mu naught I1 b divided by 2 pi. So ln of d plus a by b. D. Okay, so at the time mu naught I1 B divided by 2 pi. So here D, when we have split this D value, what happened? D by D plus A by D. So at the time this will be becomes mu naught I1 B divided by 2 pi ln of 1 plus A by D. Okay, so this is lambda 1 2 value, but and that means flux linkages between the two conductors, but here you want the mutual inductance between these two conductors. So mutual inductance in terms of flux linkages and current you can express as, so mutual inductance M12 is equal to lambda 12 by I1. Okay, so whenever from this formula you can write this I1 to this side, so at the time this will be becomes M12. So at the time this formula will becomes, so M12 is equal to lambda 12 by I1. So I1 you can place I1 this side, so remaining term here will be mu naught B divided by 2 pi ln of 1 plus A by D. Sorry, A by D. Okay, so this is the mutual inductance between a long straight conductor this is the formula for mutual inductance between a long straight conductor and rectangular loop lying in the same plane. Here you can find out the mutual inductance between the long straight conductor and rectangular loop. So here suppose you can replace this rectangular loop with a square loop. Square is nothing but this having same, all four sides are equal. So here if suppose you can assume that all four sides will be A. So whenever you can assume that length will be A, at that time this mutual inductance you can write mutual inductance will be written as M12 is equal to, so mu naught A divided by 2 pi ln of, so here must should we have to mention the units, henries, okay, or H. So at the time mu L1 plus A by D henries. Okay, so this is the equation for, so the mutual inductance between the long straight conductor and the square loop placed in a same loop. Okay, this is about the mutual inductance between a long straight conductor and rectangular loop lying in the same plane. This is the one of the important applications of a mutual inductance. Okay, so this is very important for the essay questions. So next topic is energy stored in a magnetic field. Okay, so here, so already all of you know that the capacitor will store the energy in electrical field as well as the inductor will store the energy in the magnetic field. Okay, so now you have to write the energy stored in the magnetic field is in terms of a inductance values. So at that time you can write, so the energy stored in a magnetic field will be Wf is equal to half Li square. Okay, so this is the energy stored in magnetic field. Okay, so from this, this is energy stored in inductor. From this formula you have to obtain the energy stored in the magnetic field. Okay, that's why here you can construct one energy storing element in a three-dimensional view. And this is total placed in a XYZ plane. And this having the differential value will be delta V. Okay, and here this is carries the differential current in the top and bottom surfaces. That will be delta I. Okay, so here first here you can write the differential inductance. So differential inductance here you can write in terms of a flux linkages and current. So at that time you can write, so that is L equal to phi by I. Phi is nothing but flux value, I means current. So here you can assume the differential inductance. So at the time you can write delta L equal to delta phi by delta I. Okay, so now this delta phi will be expressed in terms of a magnetic flux density. So at the time you can write delta L equal to B dot delta S divided by delta. Why? Because since phi equal to integral of B dot ds. So from this you can take integration and here you can mention a differential surface. So at the time here you can write the B delta S by delta I. Okay. So here delta S is nothing but the differential surface. Here the differential surface will be placed along the delta X and delta Z. Okay. At the time here you can write the delta L equal to B delta X delta Z divided by delta I. Here the differential current delta I will be flows along the which axis? Y axis. Okay, so at the time here you can write this differential current in terms of the magnetic field intensity. Here you can write see delta I equal to H delta Y. Okay, so now you can substitute this delta I value. So at the time what will happen? Delta L is equal to B delta X by delta Z divided by, in I place you can write H delta Y. Okay, so what is this delta I L value? So now here you can write which value? Energy stored in a magnetic field. That means here you can mark delta Wm equal to half delta L delta I square. So at that time you can write delta L value will be, okay, so here you can directly place delta I value. So from this, so delta L value previously you can get delta L is equal to, so B into delta X delta Z by delta. So at that time you can write half delta L means B delta X delta Z by delta I square. Here square delta I will be cancelled. So the remaining value will be half B delta X delta Z. In place of delta L here you can substitute H delta. So at the time you can write half BH delta X delta Y delta Z. Okay, so this is which value? Delta W. So this total here is delta X delta Y delta Z is nothing but the product of these three parameters is nothing but the differential value, that is nothing but delta V. So here you can write delta V equal to delta X delta Y delta Z. So at the time, so this will become half BH delta V. Why? Because since delta V is equal to delta X delta Y delta Z. Okay, and so here you can get the delta Wm is equal to half BH delta V. Okay, so this is the differential value of energy stored in a magnetic field. Okay, but here you can want the which value? Wm value. So at the time here you can take a limits. So limits means here you can apply the limits with respect to the delta V tends to 0. So at the time here you can write Wm limits delta V tends to 0. So here you can write half BH delta V. Okay, so at that time here you can get Wm is equal to half BH. Okay, so here BH. So that means here V tends to 0. So at that time this one. So what is the B value? B value also you can express it in terms of mu H. So at the time this is also expressed in H. So that is equal to half mu H square. Okay, this is the one of the formula to the energy stored in a magnetic field. That is Wm is equal to half mu H square. This is the one formula. So in another terms you can express as, so actual formula is d by d half bh. H is also expressed in terms of d by mu. So at that time you can write Wm is equal to half d by mu. So at that time you can write Wm equal to half d by mu square. This is the another formula to express the energy stored in magnetic field. Okay, so the actual formula you can write as, the energy stored in the magnetic field will be written as Wm is equal to integral of Wm dV. Okay, this is the another formula to express the total energy stored in the magnetic field. Here Wm means, here you can write this one. Okay, so that means Wm is equal to, here you can express as half d by mu square dV, or else previously you can express as integration of half mu H square dV. Okay, so these are the formulas for energy stored in a magnetic field. Okay, this is about the energy stored in magnetic field. So to find out the energy stored in magnetic field, so compulsory you know the magnetic flux density value and magnetic field intensity value. Okay, so now in this class we can discuss about the both. So one of the applications of the mutual inductance, that is the mutual inductance between the long straight wire conductor and the rectangular loop lying in the same plane, and next topic is the energy stored in the magnetic field. Okay, all of the privileged students, please subscribe this topic. Okay, thank you.